And we're here! Happy Thursday, everyone. I am 1 minute late. That is my fault. Perish the thought of being late. Welcome in, everybody. You've got the boogie down already. I love it. Mel! First time in the chat! Ah! This cat is the perfect emote because that's like, I'm like, wow, wow, wow. How I feel. Oh, amazing, amazing. Oh, I am verklempt. Hello, everyone. Blood Moon, hello. And you are on a streak, I see. Dragon, hello. Perfect timing, you just got home. Home from doing something fun, I hope? Or do you need this drink as much as I do? Please advise. Maz, hello. Walls, good evening. Grinch, it is time for the big screen cocktail machine. That's me. I'm getting it tattooed on my back so people will know. They'll see the party coming in my expression, and then they'll know that it's leaving when they see it on my back. That's how that works. Ninja, hello. Lydia, ah! That means hello in Velociraptor. It is wonderful to see you. Ninja, oh, do you like this top? I love this top. Thank you again. Microphone, it's not your time. There we go. Now it's your time again because they need to hear me. Grinch, love the fit, darling. Thank you. Thank you. I was feeling haltery. My shoulders just felt like getting out on the town. Blood Moon, you definitely need a drink. Oh, and thank you. Everyone, so nice about the top. I have to say, we must give a certain member in the chat kudos for that, for this fantastic gift. I won't out them unless they want to be outed. Walls, you say free the shoulders. Yes. These are my all-terrain hangers, and I need them. Because what I'm working on right now is a lot of very shouldery things. Actually, if you guys remember the stream post Fan Fusion, where Megan broke the straps on that bodysuit broke, that's actually what I'm kind of messing around with right now and figuring out if I still want to do clear straps or do mesh, because I want something that will lay nice on the shoulders when my arms are down and when I'm like moving them. The geometry of it all. Too much. Too much. Ninja, you will take praise. Okay, everyone, this was Ninja's gift. Wow, wow. We send thanks. We send all the love and gratitude for this wonderful gift. And now I get to showcase it. I really love that the buttons are like pearls. So cool. So cool. Love this. So, since I almost never leave the house, I get to wear some of my fun clothes for you guys. It is very, very strange, like, when I stop leaving the house. Or, like, I'll get completely, like, done up and it's, like, either in costume for a con, or, like, an event or a concert or something like that. But other than that, I'm like, I won't leave the house for 40 years. They'll never see me outside of sweatpants ever again. But then when I get ready, it's like, no, we are on point. Stand on business. Walls, Blood Moon, everyone, take that praise all the way up to Chicago. Melly, go ninja, go ninja. That's all I hear. You did make a funny. Nesto, hello. Bartender look is fire. Thank you. Thank you. And I mean, I'm feeling it a little bit. I went with the red lips. It does have a tie-in with the drink that we are crafting today, which was Grinch's channel point redemption for thread count for picking the cocktail that we would make on Spin and Sip. So Melly, I knew. Did I call you Melly? That Melly Melon? I absolutely. Right here. I'm locked in. I'm everywhere. I'm on every coast, every continent, right with you guys. At 7 o'clock, Mountain Standard Time, which is the same as Pacific Standard Time. We are all on the same time. Absolutely love it. So the drink, because I've got to get into this one because it's got some fun stories and some fun elements to it. So name, and I actually just posted in my story. I was like, oh, I'm about to go live. We're gonna make a cocktail with a really long name. The name of said cocktail tonight is, quote, Slow, Comfortable Screw Against the Wall. And I think it will deliver what it promises. I actually had a little bit of a crisis because the recipe called for two things that I did not have that were very much specialty items. So $60 later at Total Wine. Ooh, we got them. And one of them, I've got to just show off the bottle because it's just so gorgeous, is Galliano. Can we get? I can get rings. No, not as fun. Maybe when we drink it down, we'll get more of a nice ring to it. But Galliano, this is Italiano. I didn't know what it was, and my first instinct was like, oh, John Galliano. Cool. And I'm like, oh, of course it's a beautiful design bottle, even though it has no relation or any connection whatsoever to the designer. But God, what a beautiful bottle. This is how I feel about the elderflower liqueur, the Saint Germain, which also is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Grinch, we are adding to the collection. Oh yeah, now I feel like I know. Okay, so I know before I said, oh, I've got everything. Now I do feel like I have everything. Because now I can make a Harvey Wallbanger with this, which I've never had before. So I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and call it for next week to say that that's what we should make, since a slow, comfortable screw against the wall is kind of like the spiritual, and I do mean that spirit way, successor to the Harvey Wallbanger. So that will probably be to come. First time in the chat. Hello! Oh my God! Welcome in. How are you? Uberdead, hello, welcome. You are off work and grabbing dinner before home. Where is dinner coming from? Is it coming from Taco Bell? Because I've been craving that all day. It's potato tacos. Delicious. Lydia, is it a Dior original? It might taste like it. We'll see. We will see. Melly, it is the perfect elixir. Oh, that's just the word too. Because I do like liqueur. I think liqueur is a very pretty word and a very fun word. But elixir has a very nice, fantastical quality to it. And like it will heal you or do something to you. Transformative. So yes, I like elixir. Elixir works. Nesto, slow, comfortable screw against the wall or Harvey Wallbanger. These names, I can't. You can. You have it in you. I know. I mean, we love a raunchy name. Yeah, Sex on the Beach, a buttery nipple. Please, someone tell me you've had a buttery nipple shot and BJ shot, of course. We're gonna start right out of the gate with the Sarah. These are kind of wild names, but you know what? I didn't name them. Okay, I'm just here. I am just the liquid messenger of said outrageous names, and you know they're fun, so why not? Uber Dead Checkers / Rallies. Oh, they make really good fries. I do like some. It's Rallies for me. Really, really good fries. Ninja, you give me an early bonk? Get me with the bar spoon. Stop that. I'm going to horny jail and I didn't even know what I did this time. We'll see. The night is young and we'll see what Slow Gin has in store for us, since that is our second new addition that we are going to get with this cocktail. So Slow Gin, and that is SLOE. I had no idea, and I'm like, I love gin. I've never had slow gin. You shoot it fast. It's fast gin. It's just gin. But sloe is a type of berry. It is this lovely little blueberry kind of looking, maybe a gooseberry, huckleberry. But yeah, so it is a gin that is infused with slowberry and juniper as well. So it makes sense because gin is very herbal. But the combination of these, and obviously you see the OJ here, is going to be a little bit more on the sweet side. And for those that are not crazy about the herbalness of gin, and I think Grinch, I think you are the one that is iffy on gin, yes? Okay, Grinch, have you broken down the wording of the drink? I could. Oh, and Walls, you've got the supplementary definition from Google, so that I'm not. What if I was just like up here just like spouting nonsense and just like, yeah, don't believe me. Be like, well, it actually comes from the 18th century region, the Slow Village in England. Of course. But yes, so yeah, tart sloe berries, the fruit of the blackthorn tree. So there you go. Traditional gin and sugar. Okay, so Grinch, you're good with slow gin, so this makes sense why, one, you would suggest it, and for the sweetness, that follows, that checks. So, okay. So, those are our two new discoveries tonight. I haven't asked in a while, are we celebrating anything fun? Is it a special day of any type for anyone in chat today? What are we toasting to? I'm toasting to something rather unhinged, but you know when you get like fixated on a project and it's not that big of a deal, but you come into like a roadblock and you're like, this shouldn't be a roadblock, but now that it is, this is the only thing that I'm fixated on. It was a situation like that. Trying to get all of my Sims custom content game over to this computer from my laptop, and it was just not having it. It was like, nope, this file is corrupted, the game wouldn't even open. It was just like stuck. It would just take me back to Steam. And I'm like, well, this is, I know it's not because it's working on the laptop. Stupid. Ended up finding the fix after getting like crazy, like Howard Hughes level fixation on it for about 3 hours. And then I got to put all of the unhinged stuff in my game. So the next time we play some Sims, you're about to see some silly things. That's for sure. Even more so. Nesto, you are toasting to the fact that it is almost Friday, which is always a great thing to toast to. And that's why I like having this stream on Thursdays, because it gets you like prepped and ready properly for Friday and for the weekend, which I am here for. I can't believe it'll be a week ago yesterday that I was on vacation at the beach. How could it go so fast? Melly, you second toasting to almost Friday. This has been such a long week. Oh no. Who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Because I'll take them out. I'll clobber them with this vodka bottle, which has got some weight to it, and you know, with the handle size, like I can get some good momentum going, so. But I wouldn't want to waste vodka. If there's someone that's bad, then they'll get like Mad Dog. Ninja, are you skipping SDCC? I am. A couple reasons. The main one, one of my friends is visiting from Korea that weekend, so it's much easier for me to go to San Diego than them coming all the way from Seoul. So I'm like, yep, that absolutely takes precedence. But even before then, it was a cost issue, since Dragon Con is going to be the predominant con for like the second half of the year. So no San Diego. I could have gone, could have swung it, but then after travel plans got announced. I was like, nope, it's gonna be friendo time. But for everyone that is going, I've been telling them, please go to the dispatch panel, because that's like the one thing that I do want to see. Probably be like, Sarah, why not the marble one? Because I know that like anything Hall H will get covered tremendously thoroughly. So I'm not terribly worried about like missing Doomsday news. Now if Tom Hiddleston shows up there again, I swear to God. Because I almost went the year that he surprised everybody in Hall H, like in full Loki form. Almost went. And I was like, no, maybe I should do something else. And I was like, this is my curse. Could have been there. God. Melly, we love thrifty and sustainability, and we hate corporate America. Oh yeah. Oh, let's go. I'm ready. Earrings off. I will throw bows with the entire board. I'm taking them all out. Nesto, speaking of silly things, you got to talk about that picture you posted on Instagram. in my story of my true form, the life that I lead, that I think I display and show, but maybe it doesn't come across as explicitly as I think. Blood Moon. Where's DragonCon? It is in Atlanta. So I am in Arizona. It is in Georgia. So it's a good, like, outside of like the bookend ocean touching states, we're like the next one in. So it's basically like coast to coast. And hotels are not cheap. And then you gotta Uber, because I did not get one of the host hotels because I didn't start planning 40 years in advance. I use 40 arbitrarily, but also it is the 40th year of DragonCon, yes, and that's wild, absolutely wild. So I feel like it's a good first to come in on a milestone birthday for the con. Walls, you say the OJ for hitting, save the vodka. Yeah, and then like they can get like citric acid in their eyes. So that's fun. It's got a real Dilophosaurus kind of energy to it. I like that. Hey, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about attacking someone with the ingredients of a cocktail. So should you have enemies, I will smite them for you in a delicious way. And then, because they smell like booze, if they go and be like, some crazy girl on the internet just attacked me with a vodka bottle, they'll be like, yeah, sure, rummy. I'll be like, it was me the whole time. Get 'em. Which is absolutely a Simpsons reference. Please, Treehouse of Horror fans of the ancient times, see me. See me. I'm gonna just Professor X into you right now. Melly, you want to get into Dispatch. It's on the wish list. Let's talk. Let's talk. I love it. I'm hoping that they are going to announce season 2. I feel like that's what everyone's kind of assuming, because like, why would they have a panel at San Diego and bring the entire cast save for Robert and Chase? But granted, they're like a different type of, actor, and their endeavors are different from some of the other casts. So we couldn't get Aaron Paul, we couldn't get Jeffrey Wright, but the entire cast is going to be there. So I think that's really cool, and I'm like, for that type of presence, it's got to be an announcement for season 2. It's got to be. So fingers crossed that we will see. Grinch, DragonCon is in another dimension that you have to enter through Atlanta. Okay. I mean, understood. I'll be there. They are going crazy with the guests and concerts for DragonCon. Sarah, I think you'd love to see Voltaire. I've loved Voltaire for a very, very long time, and I had no idea he was going to be there. And I'm trying to keep cool. And is this because he was in the Demonatrix movie, by any chance? Just wondering. Casual. Nesto, what if there was a villain that had a power to reach into a pocket dimension of an infinite bar? I don't know how we'd use each bottle, but the concept seems cool. It's my power. It's me. I'd have the, hammer space. And just like, whoop, pull it out of my Bugs Bunny goofy ass pockets and be like, did someone want tequila? And I'd be like, where'd you get that? And be like, I don't know. We'll never know. Ugh, we have a horrible ad coming in about 30 seconds. So for those that must be subjected to it, I hope that it is at least something interesting. And we will not start mixing until our ad is over. Grinch, 2 of the regular music guests are Voltaire and the Crew Shadows. I didn't even know that they were still performing. This is blowing my mind a little bit. Oh my god. Lydia waking up in the chat. Crew Shadows. Yeah. Apparently, this is wow. Okay. Incredible news. And I think we are on an ad, so now I can just like, yeah. Oh, that is crazy. I had no idea. Like, now I'm like, who else would even round that out? Like, Birthday Massacre? Like, oh my god. Walls, I don't know if Shaman's pouch produces alcohol. Now, who's Shaman? Is this a character that I am unfamiliar with? Lydia Bellamorte. Stop it. Oh, Shaman from Alpha Flight. Oh. Yeah, now you get, I'd be more like Felix the Cat with, like, the magic bag. And it would just be, like, a very small, like, unassuming clutch. And then I could just pull out, like, the most giant thing. Like this bottle. I'm like, oh, like my little coin purse. And I'll just be like, oh, like, whoop, you mean this? I feel like, that would be fun. Just kind of like a little TARDIS technology. Nesto, is the Birthday Massacre still around? I mean, they are in my mind, and that's my frontal lobe just kind of pulled that out. Lydia, I think they actually did perform at DragonCon in like 2005, back when we were fetuses. It's true. I remember learning how to walk and talk. Those were the days. Man, now all I do is just cry and pay bills. Ugh. Terrible. But my eyebrows have gotten tremendously better, so. Bonus. Oh my god. Lydia, Birthday Massacre came out with a new album in 2025 called Pathways. I had to look it up. That is crazy. I mean, good. Like, I like that. Even though a band is, and now this is crazy to think that's like 20 years. Like, even if a band's like core popularity or the genre that they were definitively a part of, when that time passes, or I don't even want to say like trend, but kind of, I'll say like presence or popularity, that they just like stop. It's like, no, if that's the music that you like, if that's what you want to make, like, still do it. And especially because a lot of these bands came out 20, 30 years after the very music that they're inspired by. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, know what? Like, why would we stop? We're already inspired by this time that existed before us, so let's just keep making it. Lydia, the last Birthday Massacre album I invested in was Pins and Needles back in 2010. I can't remember I remember what they looked like, the album covers. I never actually owned any, but I remember just getting a few of the tracks that I really liked over a couple albums and some like weird singles or like B-sides. Grinch, you say Allison Seeley Smith, Stormy herself, Nathan Fillion, Gina Torres, and Ala Tudyk are all confirmed. That's fantastic. Now, how crazy and packed do those like celebrity, like, are they? I'm assuming they're just like panels, or are they just doing signings, or both? What do? Nesto, it's hard to keep a band going for so long. You can change a lot over time. Oh yeah, like breaking up, you can get just dissonant. You know, people feel like, oh, we're making the same album over and over again, or, oh, we've changed too much, we don't have any identity, and back and forth. Which I'm glad that we got to music somehow, because this is the time for it. But tonight's album very, very much fits into not only our drink, which inspired it, but this realm of conversation and this topic of conversation. So we'll just keep that in mind. We'll keep that in our secret pouch that stores alcohol of various sizes. Grinch, they're doing panels, signing, solo, and group photo ops. Makes sense. How fun. I love it. I have zero plan because I just want to go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. And if I miss something, oh no, I'll just go back next year. So, because I'm sure I'll have a great time. I'm not even concerned with it. And again, I'm going with a group of friends. So because I've been to some trash cons. Most of them don't even exist anymore. So just saying that. But even going to a trash con with friends can still be fun, just in a very different type of way. Grinch, you talked to some of the transportation volunteers. They have some dope stories with the guests. That's fun. Are those the ones that do like the shuttles from like the other host hotels that are, I guess, the secondary host hotels that are in the Peachtree area? Is that correct? I don't want to sound like a tourist. Uh-oh, my ice is melting. I forgot. Hot room. Might be time to start mixing up. And we are back from our ad break anyway, so who's ready to get slowly, comfortably screwed against the wall? All right, let's start making this. So this one's nice. This is not a shaker cocktail. This is a stir cocktail, and it does have a float. So just keep that in mind. So we are going to start with our lovely vodka. And not flavored, just straight up. It's a shot and a half. We'll do our Southern Comfort next with my little baby mini bar size. Because as I said, these other two liqueurs were very expensive, and I do have some other bourbons, so I was like, we're just gonna do this little guy so that we can have the SoCo, as that is a part of it, and not completely break the bank. And this is just a half shot anyway, so it's perfect. I'm comforted. Are you comforted? Can you smell? Like smelling salts. I've had a really, really rough one. All right. And then now, our gin. So we gotta open up our brand new bottle. It is a very lovely bottle as well. The top actually has a little, or I thought it was wax. Looks like wax. This might be kind of tricky to get open without my Lady Deathstrike fingernails. Just might break them. So let's see, in the craft room, how many sharp things do I have at my disposal? X-Acto knife, scissors. All right, we're gonna get some scissors. Everyone, behave. I'll be back. Well, it smells good, y'all. Sugar. Oh my God, Anna Marie is in the chat. I almost dedicated this drink to Rogue, and then I remembered that. Oh yeah. My dedications only go for characters that I've cosplayed. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna try to open this because I don't know what's gonna happen. So, one moment. Alright, let's open here. Yes. Nice slice. Oh, that was really rewarding. And I'm back. All right. like crazy. God, I'm gonna scream if I'm gonna need to cut it again. Like the top part came off. That looks like a wax seal, and then there's a whole bunch of wrapping all around that. Please. It's gonna fight me again. You gotta be kidding me. All right. Fine. Be a little jerk. This is why cocktails cost $16 in like bars. This is the stuff that we have to go through. The pain, the turmoil. All right. There we go. Beautiful. She's undressed now. And the walls. Sloe gin is well protected. Oh, it is. Oh. I opened it and it was just like buzzberries. So good. All right. And Grinch, you've beautifully broken down the name because you beat me to it. So slow is the sloe gin. Comfortable is the Southern Comfort. Screw, short for the screwdriver. Vodka and OJ. And then the Galliano is Against the Wall. With here again, your Harvey Wallbanger. So, let's see. Other variations: Against the Wall, left-handed screw, wild. Mexican screw, cold hard wall, fuzzy wall. What about harsh noise wall? Alright. This very aromatic shot. Ooh, it's a nice color too. It looks so dark in the bottle, but pouring out a small amount is like this really nice, like burgundy kind of color. Very berry, very good. Alright, and then our OJ. 3 shots of this guy. I kind of just want to eyeball it, but we're going to make it as true as possible. This. Alrighty. Now, so the Galliano is going to be fun because the Galliano is actually going to be a float. So, like when we made the New York Sour, that was like the whiskey sour take, but with the Merlot that was afloat. That's kind of what this is going to be like. So I think it'll be interesting because the colors are kind of similar. Like it's got this very like salmon kind of sunset passion fruit kind of color, and then the Galliano liqueur is already kind of amber. So I don't think we're going to be able to see it, but we'll know. So again, this is not a shake. This is a nice stir, and then we will float. That was nice. That was good. That made up for that sloe gin craziness. So just a lovely half shot of our Galliano. See, it's kind of there. Nice. All right, so you guys can see a little bit of the amber on top. A little bit. All right. Well, I'm not waiting any longer because this smells delicious, and I know will be delicious. I've got to say, I'm slowly and comfortably screwed up against the wall. This is so good. Oh my god. It is so pretty. Thank you for the suggestion and this adventure that it led me on. The discovery of 2 new, well, yeah, I guess they would be both liqueurs, since it's not just a straight gin. Because that is the difference for a liquor and a liqueur. It's alcoholic with other elements and other ingredients that are going on. And this is definitely one. So the Galliano Italian, it has lots of, I think it was like anise, like at least 2 different types of anise, cinnamon, vanilla, which is, that's kind of what I get the most. Vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of peppermint. Some people say, because I was looking into like other like reviews like of the drink or drinks with Galliano in it, and they get like the licorice, which I think might actually be peppermint, but combined with all of these, because I know Southern Comfort has a sweeter, a more layered kind of taste than a lot of other, you know, more standard bourbons. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm surprised that there aren't more like variations of. I guess Wallbanger, or people are just like, oh, it's just like a screwdriver with gin, but definitely more complex than that. But good. Stanley, welcome in. No, you are not late. You are right on time. Listen, we're on cocktail time. You show up when you show up. We're just happy to have you. Cheers. Salud. Kampai. And slangin'. Slangin'. Slodgin'. Can I even see slangin'? Yamas. It's my Greek one. Blood Moon. So many cocktail names are wild. Yeah, I think bartenders just get like bored after a while, and it's like if you make one variation, it's like, well, now I can name it. Yeah, name it something crazy. Okay. Just it keeps things interesting. And I think just with like drink culture and with bar culture, a lot of it is centered around like people and like conversations, and I think it's an icebreaker to have something with like a crazy name or like reference, because it's a good jumping off point to either talk to your bartender, talk to the other barflies, people that you're with, people that go to like bars for to like hang out or something. So I think that's like that's a part of it too. Stanley, thank you very much. Thank you. I feel wonderful. I'm not overheating. It is a little bit cooler today, I will say, because we are in monsoon season, which is very fun. If you have not been in the Sonoran Desert any time in your visits to either southern Arizona or southern California, we get crazy storms this time of year. Usually, like now, mid-July. August is the heaviest, and then like a little bit in September. So lots of thunderstorms. We'll get crazy like flash floods. It's way more humid than it normally is, because normally things are very, very dry for us. So it is like our rainy season, but with more excitement because there's a lot of wind. We love a windy time. So something that also inspired what I'll be spinning in a little bit is that this was a very apparently prominent 70s cocktail, disco cocktail, which one I love, and kind of let that frame also like the context of the drink, which I think is very fun. So with that in mind, our big question, who would I make this for of the characters that I have cosplayed? And at first I was like, do I want to lean on like the Italian side for the Galliano? Do I want to lean on the English side for the gin? Do I want the Russian side for the vodka? Or do I want to lean on like the 70s side? And I was looking through my list because yes, I have a full Google Doc of all of my costumes. And yes, they are organized alphabetically and by type. So I have like a comic list, I have a TV and movie list, I have an anime list, and I have a video game list, and then my original characters. I just like to know because I forget what I've made. So it just makes it easier. So I was like, also the name of the cocktail, I'm like, there's some like the drink in and of itself, I'm like, this would work for a couple characters. I was like, no, This is a bold name for a drink. I'm getting a 70s vibe, but I'm also thinking of like 70s music, obviously. So maybe, surprisingly, I would make this for Michiko Melandro. I feel like she would definitely be the one to order a drink like this. It has a kind of tropical-esque vibe, even though South America, but has that energy. But mainly I was thinking about the music and how it is very bandy and very brassy, and that funk, like it's like the big band of like the 70s, that type of genre for the soundtrack, which is a fantastic soundtrack. So I feel like this would definitely be her order. So for those that are familiar, what do you think? Is that a fair assessment? Uber Dad, you are disconnected but back and home, and you're ready to kick back. Glad you are home. Glad there was no waiting in a long Uber wait. We can't have it. Stanley, oh no! You have Canadian wildfire smog here. I am so sorry. Yes, Canadian friends, are you okay? Is everybody good? I've seen some images that are just heartbreaking. So I hope you are all well, and your friends and family. And if there's anything that I can do, that there's a lot more disruption than like people just see like the main destruction. It's like, oh my god, this is crazy, but it's like it's people that just like can't get medicine. And like when someone reminded me about like the vets and like animal shelters, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even. So for all of those things, if there are any places that you know of that would be the most helpful for you for your communities, please let me know. Please drop it in the chat as well. Walls, you had yellow sky yesterday, not as bad today. Ugh. Well, I'm hoping that it can get through as quickly as possible. I'm not too sure if wind has an effect or exactly where the like smoke and the smog is like settling, like if it's in a valley. I'm so unfamiliar, but very, very scary stuff. Blood Moon, there was a fire a bit north of here a couple weeks ago. Second time that specific town caught fire. Oh no! Oh my god, that's horrible. Ugh. Jeez, my heart goes out to them. I feel so terrible. Stanley, but you are doing good. Yeah, I am fine. I want to know if you guys are okay. My Maple Leafs up top. And yeah, if there's anything I can do, but if I can be a distraction from anything that is affecting you or your people, I can at least do this. I don't know. I can do this. Uber Dad felt like someone was standing on my chest. AC, take me away. Oh no! Well, I'm glad that you are in the AC now and have some kapow. Is it a freedom kapow? Calgon, take me away. Blood Moon. Otherwise, I think there's about 15 fires in the province right now. Oh my god. And it is a pretty big area. If I'm trying to like imagine like a map and put it in like state geometry, because your provinces, if I'm correct, they're all kind of like rectangles, kind of. They're pretty like straight borders from the different ones, but they're very tall. So it's like a couple of our states, like the height of California, but way wider. I just hope these 15, terrible to have 15 in any condition, but I'm hoping that it's not like concentrated in one area that's just like decimating these poor communities. Oh, that breaks my heart. Uber Dead, that's you hitting the chair sound effects. Well, take it easy, rest. It is chill time. Our cocktail is very good. For those of you that are not fans of alcohol, but do drink a cocktail, this is actually a really good one because the vodka and the OJ, obviously like with a screwdriver, kind of citrus kind of cancels out the bite from the vodka a little bit. Galliano's on the sweet side. It's not really bitter. And then the slow gin, having that little like berry, it blends really, really nicely. Like this could definitely be like dangerous. Like I could have like 2 of these and be like, I'm fine, I'm just fine. Be like, you're slurring, and I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm slowing. Okay, I'm slowing. Melly, do you have a cocktail ranking list? I do not, because it does change with my mood and with the seasons. This is definitely a great summer drink too, because again, it's like on the tropical side, it's your fruity side. You think of like your rums and your, spirits that are more like, vodka's pretty neutral. I think vodka can be in a lot of winter drinks, like a White Russian. It's the cream, it's a little bit heavier, to things like Kahlua, and even like your like whiskeys that can be dressed up for summer, and you can have like a whiskey sour that's like tart and a little more Sprite, and then you can have like a hot toddy that would be nice for winter, or something that you could blend with like Bailey's that's a little heavier, richer. So it definitely depends on the season, how I'm feeling. Like if I've had a lot of vodka cocktails, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to switch it up, and then I'll get like hooked on another spirit. I'm like, no, this is the jam, this is where I want to be. And then other times I'm like, no, it's just a wine time. I'm not really feeling any particular like spirit or cocktail in particular. So there's definitely a good volley of all of them, just depending. And then like right now I'm drinking this, just hanging out, casual, chatting with friends. If I'm eating, that's going to change what I would rank as well. This with food, no way. Way too sweet. It would clash. Usually it is just wine when it comes to food. Dry wine with probably like a martini. Like something that's on like the savory dry side, that's not going to compete with whatever you're eating, which is usually going to run savory. So I don't know if that answers, but that is how I would kind of organize, like, oh, this is it, versus like, not so much. Blood Moon 15 is honestly low for us. Oh, so this is like a common trend for the area, because I am very unfamiliar. Are these also like controlled like fires that are done? Because we'll do that northern Arizona as well, which is forested in a very different climate and I guess biome than southern Arizona. So when you say low, is that like expected, or are these like true like wildfires not planned? Maz, the western provinces are more basic geometric, but the eastern aren't. So they get more. Is that like where you're like Nova Scotia and like that direction? Because those are islands, yes? Please tell me. Please correct me. If I'm fumbling, let me fumble. I will fall all the way down the stairs, not just stop at the first step and try to get back up. Let me fall all the way down if I'm wrong. Blood Moon, yeah, the west is uniformed and the east is crazy shapes. Stanley, what is this cocktail called again? Oh, my friend, it is called a slow, comfortable screw against the wall. And it indeed is. It indeed is. Uberdad, you're doing a sparkling cranberry flavored water and now a Celsius. Oh, very nice. I didn't know you did a Celsius. Very nice. Is it a certain flavor? What do you like? What do you partake in? 'Cause this is so good. This might be like the summer drink. So Grinch, thank you. Thank you for this fantastic selection. While Ontario is bigger than Texas in area, I think it is fish-shaped. Okay. So I'm not too far off. Blood moon. Something about getting screwed against the wall. Yeah. Melly, what are your recommendations for fall cocktails? Fall girly, raise your hands. Represent. So for fall, I am leaning hard into apple. Apple everything. I think one of my favorite flavored like bases that I've had, and I know that this might be an eyebrow raise to some people. So a standard bourbon, but Jim Beam came out with an apple flavor. So good, and it was really, really good to mix into other drinks, namely boozy horchata. So it was like a cinnamon apple kind of combination. Bellissimo. Absolutely delicious. So I would say leaning into anything, obviously apple, cinnamon, your whiskeys, your bourbons, not so much gin. I feel like gin is a spring summer because it's herbal and it's light. Vodka, again, you're kind of universal. That's like your type O blood type. Gin is like your type AB. So you can donate, but you can't always accept. Does that make sense? Sorry that we're talking about blood and I'm drinking, not beating the vampire allegations. Puck, good evening. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't done a ponytail in a while. Bloop. Feels fun. Feels fun. Stanley, you agree? White Russian? Yes. When we made the Black Russian the other day, that was so good. Unexpectedly good. Hey, welcome in. Thank you for following. Wonderful to have you here. Puck, you say Nova Scotia is a large landmass. It is not an island. Oh, okay. Nova Scotia is East Coast. Part is an island. Wait, that's Newfoundland. My mistake. Okay. Well, you know what? We're both learning in real time in the chat. I'm like, wait, oh, okay. But I love this. I think it's important. If I can dunk on America for a second. I mean, for like 20 years. I really, really wish that we could like have more spatial awareness for like other countries, because I feel like other countries, especially like in like Europe and Asia, everyone grows up just with like bilingual at the baseline, multilingual even, and then like some of us are still like struggling with English. Me. And I always want to make it a point to make sure that that is not the case for me. So any types of information that I can get just about like the physical geography, what the weather is like, the culture, I'm all for. Blood Moon, Sex on the Beach is also great in the summer. Indeed. I mean, beach, summer, it's hand in hand. It's like pool party. It's tropical, it's fruity, it's light, all those types of things. Your strawberry daiquiris, your margaritas. Very, very clean. Uberdead, starfruit, and pineapple. Ooh, okay, so yeah, you're right there with me. So yeah, cheers to that. Melly, that sounds divine. Apple cinnamon is truly fall, and I shall be trying this Jim Beam variant. Yes, indeed. And it's very easy to get to, and I know lots of people are like, it's a little on the pedestrian side. But as a mixer and a cocktail for making drinks at home or with friends, I think it's fine. Totally think it's fine. I very much enjoy it. And the only time, and I'm saying this and I hope that no one leaves so we get this in full context, like these little mini bar size guys, I do have a Fireball of mini, mainly just using it as like a cinnamon, like basically like seasoning to throw in, just because cinnamon is really, really strong, but no more than that. So if you want to add a little extra punch of cinnamon, so do like your classic horchata, use the apple Jim Beam bourbon, and then a little bit of Fireball for like extra cinnamon. It's really good. It's very, very good. Puck. Oh, Sarah, did you see the X-Men casting rumors change? Driver isn't Magneto? Yes, and I'm so glad because, spoiler, but not rumor drop for everyone. Adam Driver was originally rumored, as of just like yesterday, to be cast as Magneto in MCU X-Men. But now, the rumor is that he's going to be Sinister, which I am all for. No hesitation. Thrilled. Thrilled with this. Hope it's real. Will be a mess when I talk about it and they confirm. Grinch, you are living La Vida Baja this week. So you've got Wild Turkey 101, lime, and cola. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's very Sonoran of you. First time in the chat. Jeff, welcome in. It was the blood booze metaphor that won me over. Thanks. Well, I am so glad. I'm so glad. It's great to have you here. We do this every Thursday. I make a cocktail. This one was actually picked by one of the lovely members in the chat. And then the second half of the stream, I pick a vinyl and we spin it, talk about it, and do a little bar trivia. So it is our comfortable lounge with cocktails and music. Obviously, I can't play the music, which is still just the silliest thing in the world, but I will just throw a link in the chat and pin it to the album so you guys can listen along with me when I drop the needle. Wall's map link with wildfires are just showing 3 stars. Oh no, is that like the rating of the like intensity of the fires? I'm not sure what that means. Stanley, you are making one right now, a Black Russian, because I only have a dark rum right now. Fair? Sounds delicious. Uber Dead, now Earworm of Fireball is playing. You can just get into your wizard mindset and cast Fireball. I feel you. I feel you. We're fighting corporate America by casting Fireball and having a cocktail while we're at it. Why not? Oh, the above link did not work. Oh, it's the Google wildfire map, if interested. If you want to put it in the Discord, you definitely can. I'm not sure if it's like censoring links. I didn't get a like message. Sometimes it'll say like, do you want to allow this mod? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, this is so good. Yeah. But I think it is about that time for us to switch over from the bar to the lounge. Jeff, oh, do you pair the music to the type of cocktail you're making? Indeed I do. Sometimes the references are, I always explain them, of course, but sometimes it might be like the type of liquor or the type of liqueur. Sometimes it might be the era. Sometimes it might be some other tie or like reference, but they are all always connected, and I pick various genres, various eras of music as well. I'm very eclectic with my music tastes. My dad was a DJ, so I have much vinyl that I've inherited and much that I continue to collect, like some other people in the chat. And I get to explore that. And when I set up this stream, because I haven't been streaming that long, so just to put that out there, April is when I started, so not long at all. And it was under the mindset of being able to just do things that I love, which is make drinks and listen to music. So I was like, let's make it a lounge. Like let me have an opportunity to enjoy music. Sometimes it's hard to kind of like turn off and just to kick back and to enjoy a vinyl front to back and have that moment. So with this, I'm able to do that. DJ Dad, that's cool. It is very cool. If I can brag on Pops a little more, my dad's a twin, and my uncle, his twin brother, also DJ'd. So they'd be like the DJ twins, and I was like, you guys are like Matrix Reloaded, but with vinyl. And I love that for you. I wasn't alive then, but you know, I know it happened. I know it happened. Blood Moon, are you rolling today as well since we ran out of time on Monday, or are we rolling next Monday? You are right in my membranes. I was actually going to ask you guys when we switched over if we wanted to do that and roll and talk about a topic. So Jeff, on Mondays, as a big TTRPG fan, we roll a D20. And I have a list of 20 topics, or I guess some aren't topics. Like there's some gameplay that's in there, and then some are like showing off costumes and talking about characters. So I have a list of 20 topics or activities, I guess, and whatever we roll is what we talk about for that night. So that's what we do on Mondays. It's called Pandemonium. And yeah, so if that is something that is of interest to you, they're all very chatty streams and very casual and very welcoming. Everyone in here is just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Stanley, oh, Sarah, can I buy a portrait of you in that Baldur's Gate 3 outfit? That was so awesome. You looked incredible. Thank you so much. I don't have prints made, but if you wanted one that was just a one-off, I could get that made for you. So let me know. You can send me a message either in the Discord, or if you want to send me an email. I know sounding an email sounds like, oh, send me an email, but like it really does help because everything within Store Envy, with where my other prints are, all of that just goes straight to my email. So I just want to make sure that I don't miss it. So if that is what you are interested in, I would be honored and flattered, or Raloon would be honored and flattered that a surface dweller such as yourself would be interested in her drow presence in your room, wherever you put it. If you have a gaming room. Uberdead, oh, the technical difficulties happened. Oh no! On my side or on your side? Oh no. It looks like I'm still good over here. Am I still good? Now I'm scared. A glitch in the stream matrix Monday. Oh no. No issues here? Okay. Oh, on your side, Uberdead. I'm sorry, but I just want to make sure. I was like, oh no. I was like, there's no alert. I'm not feeling the, like, spidey sense is not going off of OBS, freaking out. I still can't believe I had a complete computer crash last stream. Like, I've never had that in such a long time. Like, when I was like mini. Crazy. Blood Moon, she'd be honored as long as the request isn't from a third-born. Yeah, not those third-born sons. To Lolth you go. Be gone. No, actually, what's funny is that I don't even think she was Lolth sworn. We're dead. That was Bazan. Ha, Bazan. Grinch, you ever have a desire to see a cosplay but the character isn't really you? Yes. And that's when it's my friends and I hype them up and I'm still just as elated anyway. I'd love to see it. I am very, very fortunate to know so many exceedingly talented people. I mean, you're one of them. Prop maker, artist, and there are a handful of others in the chat, and I'm sure even those that are not in the chat have a talent or a creative knack of creation that is irreplaceable. So I appreciate you. We may not be speaking, but I see you. I appreciate you. And Grinch, I think the secondary, I wouldn't say wish fulfillment, but the other type of enjoyment would be the group cosplay. Oh my god, Dimbone! Thank you! Oh man, it feels like I just hit 2 months a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm actually surprised too. What is time? Don't even get me started on that. I can't have an existential crisis before 10 p.m. That's supposed to happen before bed, and then I go to sleep and I'm dreaming about like an MC Escher level space where time doesn't exist. I'm in the astral plane, basically. Uberdead, the hype folks are the biggest cheerleaders. Yes. I thank you. I appreciate you. Dim bum before, it's after 10. On the East Coast, my friend, we've just crossed over just a little bit after 8 p.m. Yes. Grinch, your friends and fellowships are artists and dreamers. I'm a dog chasing cars, I just do things. Pish posh. Pish posh. That's what I say to that. You are absolutely an artist. You're making cosplay masks for Dragon Con, like right now in real time. I have shoes that you have painted by hand, meticulously and cleanly, symmetrically. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for following. It was wonderful to have you here. I'm just gushing on all of the artists in the chat, and you might be an artist yourself. Absolutely. I do have the screen very, very, very small, so I'm like, can I read 0.4 font? No. Guess who didn't get her contacts for astigmatism? But you know, it's just a feeling anyway. I always joke that I was like, yeah, I'm one step away from sonar. And it's true. It's absolutely true. But Grinch, you are 100% an artist, and I will not have this self-slander. Not today. You want to see people cosplay Genesis from X-Men. Okay, from X-Men. I think, yes. I want to see anyone. There's no character that I'm like, no, I don't want to see that. Because even if it is something that I'm like not familiar with, or I don't know, or I'm like, oh, this isn't like my character, I still just want to see like the construction part of it. And this is something that we've kind of talked about a little bit with just cosplay in general, of like, oh, what dictates what gets made into a costume and what doesn't. Like what is that like tipping point to make that commitment of essentially the investment of the time, of the materials, and the whole thing. And I do think that there is something to like just the creation, where it's like the play part of cosplay. It's like, I have no affinity with this character, I'm not into this IP, but I'm really inspired with just the physical like construction and the tactile creation of this design. I think that's 100% just as valid and just as beautiful to create that. First time in the chat, welcome in. House, you have an A in studio art. Love doing art, but the best was teaching people how to weld or sew as a TA. Oh, I love that. And I love the varied medium too. Because welding is not cheap, especially when you're learning, because you are, you know, potentially, you know, your material is finite, and potentially like the fixes as you learn and go along, that's an investment. So I have all the love in the world for our welders, or you know, wood makers and woodworkers, and that type of less yielding material than fabric is. Grinch, I also want to see Henrietta Benjamin. All for it. I'm not familiar. And see, like the fact that I'm like, I don't know, cool. Like, if someone is dressed as that, I'm gonna be like, tell me about it. And like, just be like, wow, that's great. Like, seeing people's passions on display, second to none, man. House, people are scared, and they get it, and the light goes off. That would be me. If I'm being honest, that would be me. Because I'd be like, it's too much. It's very daunting, and it's very overwhelming. And my thing is, the investment and plunking stuff in to fix it is just very spooky. We have an ad coming in 5 seconds. Please stick around for those that I might miss. We'll be here. And for those that are still here, I think this might be our time while said ad is running, that we switch over to the lounge, and your girl wants to sit down. So it's that time. We will lounge it up, and I will see you guys hopefully before the ad ends. So I'll be back. And we're back. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Thank you guys for hanging on as we switch over to the lovely lounge. So for those of you that are, I just lost my coaster. Oh well. For those of you that are checking out the stream for the first time, we do split the stream in half. We start at the bar, and then we come into the lounge, and we get to spin some vinyl and kick back. This is so good. Dragon, it is new mood time. Oh, it is, my friend. It is. Blood Moon, I forgot to turn D&D on. Oh no, on your phone. I bet the most exciting thing happened in the 6 minutes that I was disturbed, just like when you miss a day in school and all this stuff happened on the day you weren't there. Oh my god, you won't believe it. There were 3 fights at the flagpole and the substitute teacher went crazy. You missed it all. So sorry. No, I try to time our resets with, I don't know, stages, scenes. Does that make, yeah, stage. With ads, so I can shuffle over and redo everything while ads were happening. Jay, you are in ad jail. I'm so sorry. Oh heck, I'm getting shuffled toward the lounge. Okay then. Yes, indeed, indeed. House, my grandparents had a Chesterfield couch, had 5 cushions on it. Oh, that's like, I didn't know the name until you said it, but I think I know what you're talking about, and that just conjures so much comfort. It's like the minivan of couches. And like knowing like me and my family, I'm an only child, but I have a lot of cousins, so we would all just like, when we get together, just be like, I'll just lay over each other like a bunch of sardines and just watch a movie or something. So I love that. Grinch, Henrietta is a mutant with powers like Emma Frost, but she goes obsidian, not diamond, and is potentially more extreme than Magneto. I love it. Good for her. Good for her. House, it came from a theater, a seating place in the lobby. Oh, well, even more so. Okay, so I said a movie watching couch, and it is literally from a theater. Nesto, you are only child too? We are rare indeed. We are limited edition. I remember I was like 5 and my mom was like, do you want a little brother or sister? And I was like, no, absolutely not. You have me. It's like, even as a kid, I was just like, no, I'm fine. Because it always came from a place, like, even as a kid, it felt like weird, like pity. Like, oh, you're all alone. And I'm like, no, I'm just fine. I have my cousins. I have my friends. I have you guys, me, a 5-year-old talking to adults. Like, you're my peer. What more could I ask for? Oh my god, and yes, Mel, you are only child as well, and Justin. Perfect, perfect. I have obviously lots of friends with siblings as well, and I like to give them the business because I think it's funny. But I've always been like a strong, just pushing back against like the reputation of like, oh, you're an only child, so you must be like selfish, things like that. I'm like, no, I'm just, I just like being alone. And I'm fine with it. And people are like, you go to the movies alone? Yeah. You go out to eat alone? Yeah. And it's totally fine. And it's not weird. And it's not like, oh, you poor thing. Like I'm some little orphan Annie on the street. I'm like, no, I'm here to vibe. And that's okay. But I'm also an extrovert, and I'm like, I love people. Obviously, I'm doing this, I'm talking to all of you guys. So I feel like I get the best of both worlds. Blood Moon, you wished you were an only child. Now, what do you not like about having siblings? House, your family owned theaters. This was in the 70s. I never paid to get in. Nice. But had to pay for popcorn and soda. You know, it's always with the extras they get you. Those outside vendors. But that's really cool. Also, I like that you mentioned the 70s. I don't know if you caught the stream when we were talking about the cocktail of the night, the cocktail du jour, but it is a very 70s cocktail, and I definitely leaned on that with our vinyl for tonight. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, we can get this going. We can keep chatting. And our selection for tonight is Fleetwood Mac. Iconic for the 70s. I know they've obviously made music after, but this is specifically the album Tusk. I did not want to spin rumors, because I feel like that is very well-trod territory. But this album, fantastic. So this was the album after Rumors. And I don't even remember where I got this one. But very simple, very clean. Love it. Uber Dad, give me the in the box. House. No, you are a beer dude. I could do a beer. I like a Guinness would be my beer of choice. That's always my favorite beer. Nesto, yeah, I get that too. People always think I'm not having a good time when I'm alone and in my sanctuary. Sanctuary, yes. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm like being a mad scientist in my lab. That's so perfect. I love that. House. Holy, go for it. I love these pictures. Grinch. Very simple, very clean. How Kingdom Hearts. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. That's good. Basically, I sound exactly like her. So I love these portraits. Absolutely love these. So this is a double disc album. House, you do an Eel River IPA. So good. Lydia, it makes you want a pawpoo fruit. Real, is it pawpoo? Pawpoo fruit? What is this? What is this pawpoo fruit? Powpoo. 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 All right. Grinch, Guinness is your beer of choice. Have you ever tried Left Hand Milk Stout Nitro? No, but that sounds like a lot of words that I'm all about. Stouts I usually like, obviously, with Guinness. I feel like that's a good, they're like, not the same, but yes. Blood Moon, about the having siblings, just a life full of distress. Siblings in general are fine, I'm sure. I'm just not totally good within my family. Oh no! But on to better vibe things. Well, you know what? I'm happy to have you here. And I know that, I mean, it's family. No, I mean, I don't have siblings and I'm not absent of drama. So I totally understand. Totally understand. Jeff, you have a sibling, but I was always very happy to be in my room reading or whatever. My parents had a hard time grounding me because I preferred being in my room. Real talk. I mean, that is absolutely where I also stand. What got me was they're like, we're turning off the router. And I was like, no. No, I need that. How else am I going to read my fan fiction? I need it. Oh my God. All right. Let's drop this needle. Let me get my link in the chat for you guys for the album so that we can spin at the same time and enjoy our goodness. And I'll go ahead and just pin this to the chat and it will stay up until the end of the stream. Lydia, you react perfectly, as always. I'm also putting this in the Discord so that I don't forget. So that is there. All right, so let's drop that needle. Let's go. Perfect. So I know that, like I said, with a very 70s cocktail, I wanted to have a obviously 70s release album and a quintessential 70s band, again, even though they've been making music after that. And whenever a band has like such like a defining album like Rumors was for Fleetwood Mac. I like to explore the other albums outside of that. So again, this was right after. Rumors was 77. This is 79. So we are at the tail end of the 70s, but still counts. Still counts, absolutely. Lydia, you're jumping ahead. You're spoiling. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's even a song called Sarah on this album. Sarah, no H. And that's because Stevie knew exactly what she was doing. I actually want to talk about that song, not extensively, but in more detail. When I pick the album, I, always do like a re-listen and kind of like a refresh. And then I like to kind of come over some of the common things that I look for either in an album or anything that would be interesting for you guys about either the artist or like the music video or some type of element beyond that. Grinch the Cocktail pairs perfectly with this song. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Well, it was nice, and I mentioned, I was like, okay, if I'm doing the cocktail, then I know exactly my trajectory for planning. And I'm very happy that it worked out the way that it did, and very pleased that you specifically, I'm obviously glad for anyone, but since you did pick the cocktail, that the album follows in kind. Blood Moon, that's when you hide under the covers with one of those lights that you clip onto books. Yes. And I tried to get one. It's funny that you mentioned that. I was doing one of my leisurely strolls into Barnes & Noble, like I often do, and all of them are like not rechargeable, and they take like AAA batteries. I'm like, I don't want to be switching out my batteries I'm like, depending on how much I use the light, which would be a lot, I'm like, that's gonna be crazy. I don't want to do that. I want a rechargeable, please. So that might be my next belated birthday gift for myself, is a reading light that is rechargeable. House, and no one tell her about old Genesis. Oh no. And you say Altamount Brewery is making good stuff. Is that local to where you are? Are you in these United States? Are you in Canada? Are you elsewhere? What is your general global geographical location? Oh, you're in NorCal. Okay. Well, yeah. What's up, neighbor? I have not been. Is this a local physical brewery that you can go to, or just local spot or local beer? Uberdad, you watched a documentary about Sound City Studios where they recorded. Oh, now I'm fascinated. Tell me more. Is this on Netflix, or where is the documentary? Okay, delayed. As I'm getting to the end of the drink, I'm actually getting more of the licorice kind of taste. That is the Galliano, which I did not get. At first, it was like that heavy vanilla and those top notes, the cinnamon and the anise. This is bringing the licorice now at the very bottom, which is weird because it was a float, but I guess it stays separated. I would like to get into more of the chemistry of making the drinks and what components affect the taste, temperature, all those sorts of things, because I feel like that's definitely at play in this right now. Blood Moon. Oh, speaking of Barnes & Noble, what goodies did you get with your prize money from the December Embers event? Well, thank you so much. I did get a lot of stuff. I will say that the most recent purchase is the pre-order of the Astarion book. I have no shame. Even though I know that they're not going to sell out because they're going to make those in large supply. But that was the most recent purchase. Happily, the hardback, of course. Moz, great performances by great artists in that Sound City doc. Okay, you guys have all seen this. This needs to go on my list, 100%. October Dead. You're like, yep, agree. Oh, Grinch, you usually get the licorice early to mid. Interesting. I wonder if it's prepared differently. Like maybe my float, because my ice was kind of melting, maybe there was too much like water and that kind of affected things when I did a little stir. Maybe? I'm curious. I would like to make just like on my own a version that is just like right out of the freezer with like icy, because I keep my vodka in the freezer, and obviously like fresh ice that isn't melting, to see if that affects it. But yeah, it's coming in at the very, very end game for me. So good. So good. So I have to shout out, going back to the album, or just Fleetwood in general. For those that didn't know, Miss Stevie Nicks is from Phoenix. That's right. Our claim to fame. And she lived here for like a really long time, like up into like the mid 2000s. And I love that. So I feel like we are kindred in our own way, that we are from the same place. And she wrote a song with my name and the spelling that is true and accurate. It's Sarah, not Sarah. Ha. Why would you add the H on the end? I'm here trying to save people time. You know? Simple. And I also like that she is, I mean, outside of the obvious, for those that are familiar with Stevie and her wonderful, witchy, whimsical ways, is also like the child-free lifestyle. And when I was going through looking at the some of like the quotes and like little bits on the album, there was an interview, and she says, quote, I have lots of kids. It's much more fun to be the crazy auntie than it is to be the mom anyway. And I'm like, yes, exactly. 100% me. 100%. Like, hey, auntie, that's me. I want to be the wine aunt. I will spoil them. I will expose them to things that you're too scared to, but that the world will need them prepared for. That's my role. 100%. Grinch. It could have been the order. I don't know. Okay. Still, and that's the fun thing about like bartending is like, or like mixology or like drink making, is that you can explore that. Like, mix it up and see, like, is it that? Was it too much water? Did I stir too long? Did I not stir enough? Did I add in the Galliano and too fast? And was it not a true float because the colors are so close you can't tell? Etc, etc. Too much. Masque. Sound City. Oh no, the link for the city doc. I don't know why it censors them. I really hate. So all of the links, and I think, I'm not sure who posted. I think Walls, you had posted a link in the chat earlier, and then it kind of like, it just abbreviates it to 3 asterisks, which is stupid. Like, I want to allow links. Let me see. I'll see if I can just try to do a quick search for it. Jedi, welcome in. Stevie Nicks is fire, 100%. We would get along. We would be friends. Be like, listen, you don't know me, but I know you. I hear you. I see you. House, we make a root beer float with a scoop of vanilla. And they throw in a shot of Jameson. That sounds delicious. Oh, that sounds delicious. I actually tried on stream. It was last stream on Monday. Someone had redeemed one of the channel points for shots. And I got to crack open a new whiskey. I think it was called like 12 something, but it was a true Irish whiskey. That wasn't Jameson, that I hadn't had before. That was so good. It was smooth, just like buttery. I mean, as buttery as whiskey can be, but I like a good burn. I don't mind the bite. I don't mind the dry. When I do wine, Cab is my favorite. So if I'm doing a Cabernet Sauvignon, I'll do the most dry I just feel like it's more complex. I feel like it's more just interesting on my taste buds. I don't mind sweet wines. It's like I love mead too. And mead is just like, hey, do you want honey with a little bit of extra stuff? And I'm like, yes, please. So I do like that, but when it comes to drinks that I'm having like on the regular, I like the dry. I like the herbal, which is why I like gin. So I feel like this drink also captures a lot of the variety that Fleetwood Mac could have. So there's a lot of stuff that went into play with the decision, and I really wanted to hear this album, so it all worked out smashingly. All right, but we've got a documentary to investigate because for some reason Twitch chat wants to delete all links. But let's see. And then we can jump into a little bit of bar trivia. Whoa, that bright light. I'm like, whew. I'm illuminated in my lavender lounge. Is this the correct documentary? Please confirm. From 2013. Produced and directed by Dave Grohl. Did not expect that. So, is this the aforementioned Uber Dead? Yes, this is the one. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, man, the appearance list is so long. Holy cow. Johnny Cash, Kurt Cobain, Mick Fleetwood, John Fogerty, Barry Manilow, Paul McCartney, Stevie Nicks, Tom Petty, Trent Reznor, Rick Springfield, Corey Taylor, Butch Vig, Neil Young. Wow. And then current and former members of bands Dio, Black Sabbath, Pixies, Fleetwood Mac, Nirvana, REO Speedwagon, Weezer, Rad, CCR, Queens of the Stone Age, Beatles, Cheap Trick, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Nine Inch Nails, Slipknot, Stone Sour, Metallica, Foo Fighters, Rage Against the Machine. Holy cow. Yeah, this definitely is a perfect documentary for what we do here. So thank you guys so much for this. Do you watch typically? So yeah, what is it on? Is it Netflix? Do I need to buy it? Because I feel like I would probably like this in my collection anyway. I must know. That was really, really good. Sharing is caring. Oh, what can I share? Oh my goodness. Or you're sharing. Thank you. See, I can't be trusted at this point. My faculties are a little jumbly. They're bouncing around like molecules and they're in an excited state. But with that in mind, I think it's time for some nice bar trivia as we listen to our fantastic album. So let's jump into it. All right. You know what time it is. It is trivia time. So, do we have any particular genre, category that we want to do? Common sense, the classic, apparently. Geography, movies, survival skills, logos, first grade, animals, finish the lyric, obviously general, human body, and then we've got some other fun categories. 2000s pop culture, Mandela effect, that's interesting. American history, Gin Alpha trivia. What's the best sippy cup on the market? Disney Princesses 2025 year in review, quotes, 90s nostalgia. And we've got a couple others, but I think that's some good variety for now. If any of those jump out into you. Lydia, 50s housewife, common sense. If your husband is on his way home on a train and the wind is blowing east, how long do you have to bake that casserole? I say drop the bomb and put me in the fallout shelter. Maz, not sure about streaming. I own the DVD. Beautiful. Oh, physical media. Physical media, my beloved. But that's also great, so it's worth owning. And that says a lot about the documentary, so thank you for that. All right, Grinch, you agree with common sense? Common sense! Are we doing common sense? Is it time? I'll wait for someone to confirm. If there are any objections, speak now or forever hold your peace. Nah, we'll probably do another one just for fun. And then we'll roll and we'll do a little bit of a chatty chat as well. Blood Moon, common sense. Can we do Brooklyn 999 next time? If anyone else has seen it. I am so sorry. I have not seen any. I've seen some of the memes from it, and like the one guy that I guess is like the captain. And then it's the, oh my god, now I'm spacing on his name from SNL. Samberg, Andy Samberg. I know he's in it, but I have not watched any. So I would be terrible. Unless, like, if that's the funny part of just like, oh, let's just pick something that you don't know so that we can see how you fail. I'm good with that too, because it's funny. 50s housewife is Madonna. Common sense is not so common. So are we doing common sense? Are we gonna go ahead and take the leap to be not so common? All right, we're doing it. We're committing. Common sense trivia for our bar trivia for tonight. Let's do it. Let's see how unhinged, or what unhinged thing that they are going to throw at us. All right, that is my name. Yes, that's right. Save those cookies. All right, we're gonna play solo. Oh, I love this song. Blueprint for Bliss, and this is in Everyday Actions. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll give it a 3. Sure, 3 points. Oh my god. In positive psychology, writing in detail about your best possible future has been shown in trials to significantly reduce which mental health symptom? How is this common sense? Oh my god. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, depression. I was gonna say depression or anxiety. Or stress. These are all good. I've got to flip the vinyl. Let's discuss. All right. Side 2. We're gonna start off. And what is on here? So my favorite song, I think, on the whole album is on this side. It's at the very end. But I'll get to that later. All right, so we're saying stress. Lydia, I have all of those, and I've never heard of this. Okay, do we want to say? We'll say depression. I feel like that's good. Oh, anxiety. Okay. Well, it called it correct. I was like, it's either anxiety or depression. So we did good. We did good. Walls, I like depression, but anxiety is good also. So we're both right. We're all right in the chat. So, okay. So far, so good. Question 2. Body and health cameo appearance. Which I don't know what this means fully. We'll give it a 4. 4 points. What part of the body houses the smallest bone? A 2 to 3 millimeter stirrup-shaped piece. Stirrup shape. Is it like a wishbone? Is it your rib cage? Oh, it's the ear. Oh, okay. What is the stirrup shape? Okay, you guys know. All right. Grinch, Jeff, you guys say ear. Uber Dad, you say ear with confidence. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that makes sense because the ears are small. Okay, we're good. Ear. I trust chat 100%. Middle ear. There's only Middle Earth. There is no middle ear. What are you talking about? This isn't common sense. Common sense is living in the Shire versus anywhere else. What are you doing? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we got it right. Thanks to you guys. So now I know. My cochlear drums are sounding. Is that even the right term, though? Grinch, clip that quote. I need to. House. It is a Shire bone. I just want to listen to my lute in peace. Well, you know what? House, I know you are new here, but I know you might be new ear. Let's just pretend. Let's just pretend this is here. I bet you weren't expecting to see elf ear show up in the chat, but you know what? This is full of unexpected things. Sarah, why do you have those out here? Because I still haven't put them away. That's why. I'm incredibly lazy. Please be aware of that. Walls. Is the bone bigger if you're an elf or Vulcan? Yes, it is. And I would tell you to not be so rude against my people. Okay? Please. We're sensitive. We live for thousands of years, but we're very sensitive. Blood moon. Mood. All right. Let's see. Chore busters in daily routines. We'll give it a 5. I know we're going in order and that's predictable, but let's just see. Coffee makers, blenders, and vacuum cleaners are examples of what category of household gadgets? What, just appliances? Uber Dead, it was serendipitous. Indubitably. House. Lazy over chore busters and vacuums. Yes. Walls. Useful. That's using your noggin. So yeah, we're appliances, right? Appliances sound good to you? Grinch, you agree? All right. Appliances. Small appliances. What is this with I feel like they're being so nitpicky. I'm like, ear, and it's like middle ear. Appliances. Small appliances. Like, why are you being this way? Why are you being sassy? I'm catching attitude from this one. All right. Appliance of science. Household items. I feel confident in this. You know what? We're going in order. I'm going to break it up. I'm going to say this one is an 8-pointer. Okay. Microwaves heat food fastest when it's in high what? The part their waves make vibrate. When they're in high, what, just heat? It's high heat, right? Walls. It's all about the adjectives. Yeah, I mean, if we were playing Mad Libs, I would accept it. But right now, I feel I'm affronted by this. Lydia Darling. High demand. Sell, sell, sell. I don't know why I said your full name. Like, Lydia Darling. I think that's the slow screw. It's getting me. But I feel fantastic. Wait, water? You must say water? Jeff and Grinch? Lydia, it's okay. I liked it. I'm glad. It's radar basically heating water molecules. Okay. This is very good to know. I guess I'm not thinking of like condensation water. Saying power, blood moon, walls, excitement. Or do they mean the food has a high? Okay, I feel like water came in with a lot of confidence when it's high. Okay, so it's about the food, not the microwave. So yeah, like if you're heating up like vegetables versus like, I don't know, something heavier or more dense, like a protein or something. So, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm with you. We're gonna say water. Water content. It makes sense. Water content! Hey! Grinch, liquid. You say hot water. Do you guys want a little bit of Sarah lore? Can I drop a little bit of that on you guys? So I grew up without a microwave. My mom was like, they cause cancer. They're terrible for you. No microwave. So I didn't have a microwave until I moved out. So I was like, and I knew, like, obviously, like, don't put metal in the microwave. But other than that, I was like, I don't know how long I should heat this up. 5 seconds? 5 minutes? How long does it take? You guys, I had to learn a whole new small appliance, like, as, like, an adult. Because I never had a microwave. Lydia, when I was a kid, I thought it was illegal to microwave something longer than 5 minutes. It feels like it's illegal. And then when it starts to like pop, I'm like, oh my God, it's going to catch the house on fire. This is terrible. And like, I didn't know. And I felt like such like an alien. I'm like, what is this device? How do I use it? What is this? So yeah, I got to get laughed at by a couple friends that are like, wait, you just didn't have a mic, just put it in the microwave. So at home, I would put like things on like a plate in the oven to reheat them. And granted, I will say that for some foods, it does work out better, like fries. Like second day fries in the microwave are just gonna be like Viagra-less. But in the oven, they get nice and crispy, and it's like nice. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm ahead of the game on this one. Yeah, absolutely. Uber dead. No metal in the radiation machine. No metal, no gremlins. Just leave it out. Lydia, whenever someone microwaves something for a long time, I'm like, what are you doing? Are you trying to give us radiation poisoning? Yeah, like I'm not trying to Hulk out after I eat this. Crazy. I didn't mean to put the Z at the end. It's like the Bratz version of poisoning. Do you want those poisonings? Yes, I do. Don't change it. Don't ever change it. House pasta needs water. Yay! A bit of veggies, and not so much. And I had to learn. And Blood Moon, so you had the same thing. So you grew up without the microwave experience. The radiationless lifestyle. That's so funny. Grinch, to be honest, I don't really use the microwaves that much. I do mostly fresh food or reheat in the oven or air fryer, which is just an oven with a fan. I didn't know like the lore about the air fryer and how grand it is and what all it could do. So I was very late to the game. Do I have one? No. But do I know what it does now? Yes. Absolutely. Cows. I'm glad that this is your introduction to the stream, but this is what it's like every time, which is super fun. Dragging a wet paper towel inside the microwave is a game changer. Okay, so say more. So does it like, it just makes things like even? Because I know the whole thing of like, if you throw in like a burrito or something in the microwave, it'll be like ice on the end and then lava in the middle, which is ridiculous, and it is not encountered when you are doing an oven situation. So that is nice, but man, putting stuff in the oven every time was just like, whew, this is taxing. Blood Moon, getting an air fryer was such a game changer, especially for reheating food you want crispy. Grinch, why would you say this? It's almost like you're like hinting at like the drink affecting me in some sort of way. In some fashion. Listen, I had a handful of Cheez-Its about noon and that's all I've had. So you know what? I'm allowed to be affected by the Italian aperitif known as Galliano. Okay? Okay. I'm doing my best. I try my best. Lydia, you gotta self-express in the way you get poisoned. Brats. Brats. You need an air fryer so that I can pretend I'm better than everyone. I mean, like, it is like a rite of passage. Okay, so the one thing that I do have in my small appliance category is a very nice rice maker, which I very much enjoy. And it does make a difference 100%. Dragon, it helps steam the food so it doesn't dry out. You are next level. You are next level. Uber Dad, styrofoam, microwave, don't mix, gaseous mixology. That I think I also knew too, and that does give me like pause. So like it's only just like I'll put stuff just like on like a plate and microwave, or like if it's in just like the paper, plain paper containers, I'll do those. House, my dad put a copper pan in the microwave. We had to get a new one. Yeah, I imagine. I'm glad you didn't need a new house. Jeez. That could go very bad, very fast. I'm glad that that did not happen to you. And yes, we love rice makers. Delicious. So delicious. Blood Moon, I just found out this week that you can get a cauldron slow cooker. A cauldron? You do need it. I need it. We all need a cauldron. Are you kidding me? Are you cauldron me? Lydia, cauldron? Yeah. Melly, my favorite discovery with the air fryer is what? S'more? You can toast the marshmallow and it turns out perfectly, even for that nice graham cracker smoosh. Oh my god, now the only thing I can think about is having some s'mores. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so hungry now. I am officially starving. Oh my god. For some reason, when I think of cauldron, I'm thinking of like a really good like soup or like stew. Something like that that would be just, so good. Uberdad snorted to this discovery. Oh my god. Yes, a cauldron slow cooker. Oh my god. Apparently the witchcraft in the kitchen is just getting a nice like slow cooker. What's the other thing? The crock pot. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't have one. But again, I know that they exist and I know what they do. So, yeah, okay. Absolutely. Blood Moon. I mean, a stew can be made in a slow cooker, so that does work. But it's not a cauldron. It's not the same. I want to be able to call it something outrageous because that's the whole fun. Grinch, you had Cajun fries. You had Cajun fries? Some Gambit gumbo potato? Lydia, did you have cowboy fries? I know you did, but I just want to hear you say it. You wish! No! No! Say you had it. Say it's true. Grinch, Instant Pot does pressure cook and slow cook. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the difference. I don't know. We have an ad coming up in like 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it's a good ad. We'll be here when you come back. So what is the difference between pressure cook and slow cook? Because my mind is just making like, I'm thinking of like literal like pressure, but I know that that doesn't make any kind of sense. So what is a pressure cooker versus a slow cooker? Is pressure cooker like faster? This is blowing my mind. Man, I wish I had more of this drink. This was so good. This was so good. Ay, 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 ay. Oh man, you guys couldn't see that, but I had like the best stretch, and I got like 3 vertebrae that just like snapped right back into place in the nicest way. Okay. Grinch, pressure cook does slow cooking fast. Slow cook. Slow cook slows cooking so it doesn't burn. But wouldn't you just change like the heat? I'm on an island that I'm unfamiliar with. We're dead. Cooking is witchcraft. 100%. It's transmutation, really. You're taking one thing and then you're making it a whole nother thing. And I'm like, I don't know how we got here. Like, I'm trying. I'm experimenting, and I'll usually like share things that I am cooking with Lydia, and she'll share recipes. So we'll do a little like recipe swap sometimes. But outside of those, I feel like I'm completely out of my element, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So, boiling things in a pot with recipes in a book, herbs involved. Yeah, Uber Dead, it's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. Blood Moon. Slow cookers use low sustained heat over 4 to 10 hours? Oh my god. For hands-off all-day cooking. Pressure cookers trap steam to build high-pressure, cooking food up to 70% faster in 15 to 60 minutes. Oh, interesting. Okay. House. You need to get a crock pot. Chuck in a bit of chuck steak, a bit of salt and pepper, and then let it go all day. Interesting. I think I'm most familiar with a crock pot. I am one of those weird vegetarians that you hear about on the news. So I wouldn't do the chuck. But like I do have a really good recipe for a vegan menudo that I feel like might work for this, but I don't have a crock pot or pressure cooker or slow cooker. But I love hearing about what you guys are making. And I do like the hands-free because again, I'm not the greatest culinary individual on the planet. Grinch, is it really cauldron if it isn't cast iron? Well, for some of us with Fey blood, we can't work with iron. So please check your human privilege. It burns some of us. Jeez. What are you gonna do now? Suggest silver to a werewolf? Monster, how could you do this? Grinch, a lot of ramen places use pressure cookers to make their broths. And I do love that. House crocks are one heat, really slow. Okay, so it's just kind of like, you're just like twisting the dials of like, do you want more heat? Do you want more time? Less time? And then you kind of filter out what works best for you. It's not common sense. It's not common sense because I don't know what I'm doing. Jeff, vegan menudo breaks your brain, but I like it. Yeah, really, you're just switching out your meat for oyster mushrooms, specifically oyster mushrooms, and it's very, very good. House, you'd have to make a base and then later add the veggies when it's time to eat. Oh, because they don't cook on because of the water content, which is common sense. So it's not going to cook at the same rate as the other things. I think I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Grinch, when you speak to the king, call him the Iron Chief. Stop. You want to know my most like unhinged cosplay idea that almost happened? I don't know. It still might because I think it's funny. The chairman from Iron Chef, because I want that ridiculous hairstyle, and then I just want to like come up and just like grab a bell pepper and just like take a bite out of it and be like, that's right. Like, he did it with such confidence, and it's like, who are you trying to impress with like, I ate a bell pepper raw. It's the weirdest not flex. Very bizarre. But I love it. Was it Chairman Koji? House food nerd. Listen, I'm a nerd of many varieties, and if you stick around, you'll learn that sometimes it's just a bunch of goofology that happens here. Walls. He was at the Niagara Falls Comic-Con. The Iron Chef got... What? What? The chairman. You're blowing my mind right now. You are blowing my mind. Blood Moon, did he think people don't eat raw bell peppers? Well, he did it with such, like, conviction. And, like, he looked at the camera and just, like, yes. Okay. But, like, I love him for it. I love that he did that. I love that he brought that energy to the show. I was like, all right, we're in for something incredible for sure. Jedi, you're a master nerd. Goofology. I got my PhD in fooling around. Oh my god. Alright. It is time for side 3. Let's drop that needle. Ooh. And we're back. Jeff, I can remember my grandma making menudo and the smell would permeate the whole house, and that's the best thing. Like, that just is like instant comfort. Instant comfort. 100%. Cringe. I'm afraid all of my cosplays are synonymous with a lack of hinges, as they should be. I feel like that's very fun. Lydia, he is great. Uber Dad, free from hinges, no screws needed. Just like an IKEA bookcase. And then when you have screws left over, you're like, well, we'll just hope for the best. It's holding up, right? It's fine. It's fine. So you hear a crash in the middle of the night. Oh no, my meatballs! How could this happen? Yeah. Alright, let's get back to our trivia. I don't know how we got here, but I like that we got here. Alright, food basics. Separated at birth. Okay. Why would we put... I don't like food and birth being in, like, the same section. Category. Yay. Ooh. Uber Dead, I like a bag of important stuff left over. Yeah. You know, it keeps things interesting. Keeps you on your toes. House, it is indeed trivia time. Okay, so I'm scared, but it's a food basic, so it should be easy. Should we do it 9 points or 7 points? How confident do we feel? I'm not sure. I'm scared. You know what? Let's just go wild. We'll do 9 points. All right. Despite originating on different continents, lettuce shares a plant family with which famously tall, bright yellow bloom. Okay. Sunflowers. Got it. Got it. But also, that's crazy. I would have no idea. So, lettuce and sunflowers. All right. Good to know. Well, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Oh, you guys said 7 points. Is that what I did? Or we did 9 points. We went higher. I went higher because that came in before your before the chats. There was a little bit of a delay. So, yay. We did it. Lettuce hails from ancient Egyptian gardens. Actually, I had no idea. But that makes sense because in bringing it back to geography, so Southern Arizona and Southern California, before you get to the coast, same exact geography. We get, obviously, a lot of sun, and lettuce is one of, like, the few crops that can be, like, kind of year-round and, like, winter. So, you know, spinach is traditionally a winter crop. Walls, 9. She's a gambler. I am. I'm gambling. But, yeah, so I do know that it likes dry and it likes sun and heat for lettuce, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Samurai Champloo would be a little different if they were looking for the samurai that smells of lettuce. I don't like that spin-off. That's like the Netflix adaptation that no one wants. You don't want that. House Salinas Valley? Yes. Indeed, indeed. I mean, California is the breadbasket of the world. I feel like once you pass, like, LA and you get north of, like, I don't even know. Like, some of those towns, like, it's just like, okay, it's nothing but, like, lettuce and avocados until you hit the bay. There's like that whole chunk in the middle. It's kind of like, I don't know what happens here. A couple surfing towns. You got like, what, like Santa Barbara. You start going up further north, but I dig it. I like it. All right, let's see. Household items, parlor games. House, you live in Stockton. If you want almonds, I will take those almonds. Delicious. Almonds, almond milk, almond butter. I have, my family's in the Bay. They're in San Jose, though. So a little bit of a ways, but we rep it. We love it. Ooh, Blood Moon. You want to go for 10 points? Big money? 10 walls? All right. That's 2 for the confirmation. Let's do it. All right. After sluggish store sales, Tupperware broke through by selling exclusively via what kind of social gathering pioneered by Brownie Wise in the late 1940s? It's just a Tupperware party, right? I feel like that's a cheat because they say like the name in the question. But it's, yeah, Tupperware party. It's gotta be. Yeah, Tupperware party. We all agree. It seems easy, especially for a 10-pointer. All right. Tupperware party. Home parties. And then in the correct answer, in like the description, they're like, they were the famous Tupperware parties. So which is it? Just tell me, like, I know I'm right, but I want to hear that I'm right explicitly. Blood Moon. Exactamundo. I was thinking board games from the title. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Walls. All right. We did it. So we've knocked out. We did a weird pattern. Kind of going through the points this way. Okay, let's do 7 points. When preparing for colder fall nights, Mel, if you're still listening, if you're prepping your hot toddy with your Jim Beam apple flavor, people often replace light cotton bedding with what? Common sense. Fleece? Fleece bedding? Sounds right. Is it comforter? Fleece comforter? Down comforter? Grinch, you say wool? Okay, we got... All of these make sense. With... What? A quilt, even? House, you should see how they shake the almond trees. It is nuts! Wow! Listen, if you come at me with a pun at any time, I will always be in full support of that. So, yeah. Absolutely nuts. Squirrel girl nuts. Puns. Down sounds good. Okay, so are we saying like down comforter? Fleece comforter? Wool comforter? I don't know. Okay, we'll say down comforter. Alright. Okay, flannel sheets. First of all, I didn't even know that existed. Also, it called it correct. So, what? House, well, you got good ears? Listen. If there's a dad joke 10 miles away, I'm in a 9-mile radius, okay? All right, so flannel sheets. As temperatures drop, many swap summer cotton for flannel, heavier weaves, quilts, duvets, or layered blankets to stay cozy. I've never done this. But again, I mean, it'll still get cold. Mel, Justin called it. Well, he's a Michigan man, so that makes sense. That makes sense. And then you post, they use it all the time in Michigan in winter, apparently. Yeah, totally tracks. Liar, liar, pants on fire. What did I do? What did I do? About my dad jokes? Is this about my dad jokes or my lack of understanding for areas that get intense snow? But we get intense snow. Northern Arizona gets snow, but it's not like Michigan snow. So I'm aware, but I'm not that aware. No, the truth. Grinch, I had a stain and used some spot remover. Now my dog's gone. Get out. Get out right now. Exit stage left. And bring back Spot and Rover. Walls. Arizona is not known for their freezing temperatures. It's true. Well, there's a lot about us that people don't know about. But I'm here to spread the gospel, share the word that, because people will know, like, the Grand Canyon, but, like, Grand Canyon gets snow. Frequently. Intense snow. So, if you want to be at the beach in Mexico or in, like, Baja, California, you can do it in a driving distance. If you want to go up 2 hours north, you can be snowboarding. 2 hours south, you can be by the border and at, like, an agave farm. There's a lot of variety within the zone, in our zone. Mel, I could not relate. Curse this Texas wet heat. I feel you. I feel you. I spent one summer in Dallas and I was like, oh, this is what they mean by humidity. And I was like, I think I might die in this place. This might be my end, my undoing. Walls. I had a snail once. It removed its shell to see if it would move faster. It just made it more sluggish. I love it. Keep them coming. Oh my god. I've actually never heard that one, but I will be doing a little copy paste mentally to share that because that's incredible. Thank you. Oh my god. All right. Down comforter, flannel sheets. Had no idea. Food basics, shock therapy. Another wild title or subtitle. All right. Blanching, which is briefly boiling, then ice bathing to preserve color and prep for freezing, is primarily used for what? I'm completely out of my element on this one. I have no idea. Briefly boiling, then ice bathing to preserve color. Which is weird because blanch, I think of like pale and like losing color. Like, oh, like someone is scared and they blanch and it's like, oh, the color drained from their face. But this is to preserve color? Walls. I've waited years to use that pun in conversation and it was delivered magnificently. So thank you. Love that. Okay, Grinch, you say beans. I mean, I have no idea. I'm good with beans. Blood Moon, my brother does that when making French fries. So potato too, potato and bean. To prep for freezing. So what would you freeze? When he's making the French fries, is he like freezing them first for later? Mel, you blanch leafy greens like spinach. Oh. I have no idea. I have no idea what this could be. All of these make sense. Uber Dead, you're not sure either? Yeah, I'm completely out of my element on this one. Grinch, you just say vegetables in general? Okay, I like a general answer because if I don't know, then I don't know. Oh man. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Okay. Let's see. That's how I feel. House, well, with pasta at a restaurant, you cook the pasta to a point and then wait to be in something, and then you boil it again. So you leave it kind of like al dente. That makes sense. but it's not being frozen. That's the part that's tripping me up. Okay, walls, you say vegetables in general. I feel like that's good because that covers beans. That covers your spinach and potatoes. I like it. It's very the diplomatic answer. You don't have to freeze after blanching. Well, it says blanching to preserve color and prep for freezing. But I guess if you don't have to freeze, okay. I'm just gonna say vegetables. Yay! Vegetables and fruits. We did it. Branch, you're too crazy. Blanching, what about Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia-ing? Oh, they're preserved in their own way. That's called the gilded preservation. House. Why would one freeze after blanching? I didn't even know what that was until right now, so I'm like, sounds good to me. Sure. When are the French fries coming? When? That's my only question. Uber Dad, you say hard-boiled eggs, but not freezing. Very bizarre. Not common sense. Not common sense. All right, 6 points. This is Money and Prices mint condition miss. All right. At Federal Reserve cash processing centers, what happens on the spot to U.S. bills that fail fitness checks for tears, holes, or faded color? They just get incinerated, right? They would just be destroyed. Walls, you blanch shrimp, but then I eat them and not freeze. And it's time for our last side of the album. Or side 4. Let me see what is on this. Ooh, one of my favorite songs is on this side. It's Beautiful Child. It's so good. All right, let's see. Drop that needle. All right, destroyed covers it all. Shredded, discarded, thrown in a fire, incinerated. Oh, shredded. So Uberdad, your father worked at a treasury department. Then we will give the man his due. We will say shredded. Boom. Shredded, correct answer because we had inside information. Love it. Thank you for that. It was not common sense. That was nuanced. That was nuanced information. Thank you very much for contributing to our bar trivia. All right. Our last question. This is a little terrifying. Under the category of basic science, it's like assault and battery. Oh, okay. 1 point. Let's see what we got. Begin with the cooking. In basic chemistry and everyday cooking, what is table salt chemically known as? Oh my god, it starts with an N, and I knew it in my mind, and I just forgot. No, it's sodium. I'm thinking of Na, because that's what it is on the periodic table. Okay, Walls, you want to beat me to it? NaCl, yes, sodium chloride, sodium. All right, we're all good. We're all getting our dose of MSG for the day. Sodium chloride. Wait, did it knock me down? Oh, this is terrible. And Walls, you said it and I knew it, but I was like, it corrected fleece. I said down comforter and it was like, oh, fleece blanket. That's the same. But sodium and sodium chloride is like wrong. This is some, I'm rioting. This is some nonsense. This is some absolute nonsense. Lydia, you know, the thing the government does. Blood Moon, this game is rigged. I'm calling nonsense. And then it has the nerve. It has the nerve to say, Sarah, calling table salt sodium is half right. Just like your trivia performance. Bitch, why? Why would you say something so condescending? Oh my god. Blood Moon, the audacity. I'm gonna give him one of these. Jeez. Damn Russian judge. Not common sense at all. The sodium chloride blanket. My God. I'm so upset. That is so rude. God, that is so rude. You know what? No. I'm done with you. Sassy. Absolutely. Totally rude. That would get a virtual slap 100%. I used an assault bed. I'm just like... Urgh. That's me. That's me right now. Ugh. Ridiculous. So, I know that we had talked about re-rolling again, Blood Moon, because I think you had brought that up. I realized that I usually roll so you guys can see the dice tower on top of the record player. And with indeed the record player being in use, I don't have any place for it. So we might just have to wait until Monday to roll again, and do it properly, because I don't know if I could get any visual on it. So that's okay. Thank you. But something I will be doing, if you guys want to hear about a project, because I'm looking at it right now. I recently brought my DSLR out of not storage, but use with my little timer as well. This is my receiver. Because I will be taking some pictures tonight that are going to be for a reference, for possibly a book cover, which is really, really exciting. So you guys that are here can say that you've seen it first. So I have an itch. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was that tag that was like sticking up in the back, and it was so annoying. So that will be coming, which is an honor and so exciting. So I have a couple references, and I've already got my lights up. So after the stream, indeed, you have seen it first, or you're aware of my creative plans. So I will be taking those, different lighting, all of it just kind of like from, not exactly headshots, but just like from like the waist up, for reference for the artist that will be doing the book cover. So very, very exciting. I love working with other creatives, just because it helps me like stay on target with what I want to do and like what the creative endeavor is and whatever that looks like. Just because without it, sometimes it can be a lot to get me like up and motivated and going. Because again, I get lazy. That's why I still haven't put these ears away. And I realize I still have them on. So I'm like, all right, well, we're just going to finish the stream in Elven form. That's fine. Blood Moon, I will buy the book just because you're on it. Oh, thank you. That is the support. I love that. Thank you. And I'll definitely share when it comes out and like what that looks like, because I also want to give them all the love too, just like giving me the opportunity. And I love being able to showcase like another type of artist, because that's one thing that like I zero ability. I am not a one for illustrations. I can paint things, but like painting, drawing, I cannot do. That's why I went into graphic design, because I was like, I need the computer to do this for me. I like layouts of things. What I went into a little bit of a rabbit hole. This goes back to me going through with my Sims challenge of getting my files and my mods to work. I went down a rabbit hole of like some old files and like projects, And one of them was something that I did for school that was a package design project that I really, really loved. I designed a perfume bottle, and I did like a complete like breakdown, and I actually I got it printed and you know, set up the like actual box, and I was so proud of that, and I love that. So packaging and like a tactile thing, because it's kind of like a secondary part of like sewing and cosplay, because you're taking something that's just like flat fabric into a three-dimensional shape. Even though it needs like a person to make it 3D, it's still kind of like the same concept, and I love that type of like transference of something that is 2D to 3D. And I think that's why I like it so much. Uberdead, I'm surprised to be still up. Oh yeah, caffeine. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it with you, man. I had started the day with, before I had my handful of Cheez-Its for lunch, some Earl Grey. I had 2, maybe 3 cups of Earl Grey, so I've got like a nice caffeine wave. The drink is just making me fantastic and feel very good, and obviously you guys keeping me up and chatty, so I'm like, I'm not tired at all. I'm just vibing away. House painting and drawing is just doing it every day. Oh, like to hone the skill. Yeah, and I know that like everything takes practice, and it's like you got to learn, you got to start somewhere. But there's just something about like if I can't connect with it right away, it's hard for me to plunk in the time to keep going, because in the back of my mind I'm like, well, what if I never get it? What if this is all for naught, and now I'm wasting time, and you could have been doing XYZ instead. Blood Moon. Oh, I love that. I remember doing a group project in high school where we had to make a product, but we created a presentation on a Call of Duty zombie game. But instead of zombies, it was Justin Bieber. Oh my god, like multiple Justins? Was it the Beep-pocalypse? Oh my god. That's so funny. And now I'm curious, like, what was the presentation on? Like, how did you save the Earth from this invasion? Did everyone have to cut their hair from that god-awful, like, weird Muppet mop top that he had for the longest time? Crazy. What a weird time for music. I feel like I completely disassociated during that, like, entire era, and I'm like, I just want to do my homework. I don't want to watch this. God. That's so funny. Also, I feel like Call of Duty is way older than I realized. I think because I've been watching a lot of videos about a lot of just like video game stuff after the whole Sony announcement and debacle, and they usually find their way into my algorithm anyway. But I like to do deep dives on games that I have no familiarity with, because I think it's more interesting, because I'm truly like starting from zero and with no basis of comparison. So I'm like, oh yeah, like I've never played a drop of Call of Duty, Halo. Like first-person shooters are just not my genre anyway. But I just like learning about things. I know lots of people like them, and you know, some of my friends have played and like them. So it's interesting to know. I like knowing. House, no, draw every day. / you don't have to be great, but just do it. Painting is also fun when you do it for no reason. Yeah, like the pressure can get in your head of like, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to be this, and you can just get wrapped up in your own head, which is 100% what happens to me. So very understandable. I appreciate the encouragement. Call of Duty World at War 1 was in Call of Duty World at War, I was in elementary when it came out, so yeah, it's been a while since they started releasing. Yeah, like it's been way longer than what I realized. Man, these games are old. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of legacy games and like titles now. I feel like most people are just like, oh, like Nintendo is just like, oh, this is just like a perennial release. Like, we're gonna get a new Mario game forever. We're gonna get a new Zelda game forever. But some of these other like newer in terms of just like the timetable and time scale of gaming, like I'd put Resident Evil in there too. It's a little bit different because I feel like that game and like your Silent Hill and things like that don't have as many like installments and like DLC as like Call of Duty. It's like, what was the most recent one? Was it Ghosts? Does that sound right? Maybe. For those that play and follow it a little bit more, you probably definitely know more than me, because mine is just kind of like osmosis and like stray things that come across the feed. Yeah, I could paint, but I don't want to. I'll paint props. And like that's the thing, like if I have something where I'm like I know where things are going to fall like in my head and I know what it's supposed to look like, I can do that. So like the technical part, I feel like I've got a good handle on through like props and crafting, but like just to like paint, like yeah, you can do anything, right? But it's like doing it to the ability and to the level that you want, that I want, is a very, very different thing. So, Blood Moon, would you paint if alcohol was involved? Like a little, sip and paint? Those? I've always wanted to do one. And again, like I could and I would, like, just for fun. But then there's also like the cost of the canvas and like the paint, and if you're just doing it to have fun, it's like I gotta think about like the logistics of all of those things, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this canvas when I'm done? It's like, oh, we'll do a little small one. It's like, yeah, then yeah, I can't put it. I have like an art portfolio. It's like an 11 by 17 portfolio that I put all of my art prints and other things that I buy like at cons, and keep them like coffee table side so I can look through all of them. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna frame all of these pieces, and there's not enough space. It's just like too much. And I feel like I'll be able to see them more, which I do when they're in like book form, and I can just kind of flip through, like my own little art gallery. So the struggle with something that's a little bit bigger and like more of an investment is just like getting over that, like the logistics part of like, what am I going to do with it? How am I going to store it? And all of that. But as far as just like going to like paint for fun and just have fun with it, absolutely. Blood Moon, they have little canvases that have magnets, so you can paint those and stick them on your fridge. Oh. So now when it's form and function, okay, that makes I'm on board with that. That makes more sense. Oh my god, you painted a 5 by 9 foot canvas? It was fun, but selling it, wow. Where did you put it? What does the storage look like? Walls, I always wanted to try to do the paint and sip at a bar restaurant. Same, and I'm sure I will at some point, but I just haven't gotten around to it, so can't say that I've done it, but would like to. Open to it for sure. Absolutely for sure. And now I'm like, how much? How much would this be? All right. So when I did my preliminary listen to this, I know we're doing like a little bit of a sidestep, but to bring it back to the vinyl, when I was listening, I was like, some of these songs sound very similar to some of these other artists or sounds. So I just put that in the chat for those that have been listening along with us. For some of the tracks that are very reminiscent of other artists. So if you like any of these artists, obviously if you like Fleetwood Mac, I think you're gonna like this album. There are some that are more like Hallmark, quote unquote, sounding than others. And I think those would be like my favorite songs. Obviously Sarah is one, not just because it's my name, but because it is a hauntingly beautiful song with a lot going on in its backstory. It's got baggage, but in a good creative outlet way to work through said baggage. But I think my favorites would be Sarah, Brown Eyes, Beautiful Child, and Sisters of the Moon. Sisters of the Moon goes entirely too hard. Absolutely love it. Blood Moon. There's a band called T-Rex. And now the introductions can begin. If you like that song, and if you were listening along, indeed. Let me put a little something in the chat for you. You've probably heard some of the songs and just didn't know it was them. So I'm just going to do a little link drop. Lydia, yes, listen to 20th Century Boy. Banger. Banger, absolutely. So that would be my general. Oh, we got that bright screen. Let's get that off and away. My God. So those would be my suggestions or references. So if you are a fan of any of those groups, like those songs in particular on this album, definitely have a lot of familiarity in the sound. I didn't show the artwork on this one. Looks like he's got my backdrop, but no booze. I love this. It's got that delicious late 70s, early 80s surrealist precursor, which I absolutely love. So I'm glad that you guys got to hang out with me and enjoy. We went a little bit longer. Oh my God, it's 9:45. My God. And I didn't even get into too much of a deep dive that I thought we would run into on some of the tracks, but even better. Even better. So we will drop our needle, close our record player. For those of you that are on the East Coast or in any other time zone where it is quite late into your sleepy time, thank you for hanging out and staying up with all of us. Blood Moon, we deep dived into small appliances. It was common sense. It's common sense. And now we know. Now we know. House, I played in a band that did this song. And oh wait, which song? 20th Century Boy and Little Willie, Rock and Roll All Night, etc. Well, that is fantastic. I hope you're able to join us next week. Like I said, on Mondays we do a chatty stream, but we roll a d20 for the topic, and then on Thursdays we do the cocktail making and the pairing with a vinyl. So you are welcome to both streams, of course, but if you are a music fan, definitely hope to see you back on Thursday. Dragon, have a great weekend. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great weekend, sir. Walls 12:43 here, but I have nothing until Odyssey at 2:30. Oh, is it coming out already? Oh, wow. Did not know. Well, enjoy the movie. We can definitely talk about it. Thank you all for hanging and enjoying. Mel, thank you for joining. It was wonderful to see you, Frey. Blood Moon, fantastic to have you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Lydia, love you. Love. I send all the love to you guys. I hope you have a great weekend and good night. Let's do this again next week.